Hi, this is Atul Kasbekar and welcome to the Kasby Show. And today I'm particularly excited about working with you on something that's, I think, fun, hip, cool now, and most importantly, it's very individual. And it's really things you can do to tweak your shot to make them look better. So the fantastic thing about apps like Instagram and whatever else you like to use is that an ordinary image or a decent image can be made to look really nice. You can change the mood of it, you can change the feel of it, you can actually enhance it to a great degree. Now, I'm going to show you one example. There's no right or wrong. It's really what works for you. You can tweak it, you can enhance it, you can fool around with a couple of filters or a lot of them and make it work for you. My personal philosophy is that less is more. So after you've perhaps over-filtered a lot of images, maybe you want to back off a little bit and just do just that little to make it a better shot. Let me go through my camera roll and see what I have here. And I think there's this really nice shot of my nephews that I shot when they were visiting. They're from the US and it was a spontaneous John Lennon meets Yoko Ono kind of moment and really quite beautiful. So I'm going to fool around a bit and I'm going to tell you what looks good for me. Again, that's my point of view. It doesn't have to be yours. Okay, so I'm going to use Insta Fate because I find that Insta Fate gives me a little more scope to not crop images and use them like I shot them. Let me find a shot that I want to work with. I did some really nice portraits with my nephews from the US and it was one of those John Lennon Yoko Ono moments. Here we go. Go away. All right, that's nice. I'm going to go to the Insta Fate filter and change the background color and make it black. That's good. Okay, now that's a really nice shot. Approved. Let's open it in Instagram. Now, while I like this picture, I think I'm going to play with it in black and white. Let me check one of my favorite filters, Crema. Nice, but too old. There's two black and white filters that work. There's Willow and there's Inkwell. Okay, Inkwell gives me a little more snap and contrast, as you can see. So I'm going to work with Inkwell. Let me fix the lux straight away. And this is what it's doing for me automatically. That's pretty good. I just need to tweak it just a little bit now because I think I'm losing the highlight on the right hand side. So let's go and micromanage this. There's no need to adjust the crop or the perspective. So we're at brightness. Too bright. Down, 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 down. Here we go. Little more in control. Can you see the edge coming up now? Of Neil's body. That's Neil, by the way. And that's Niam. And they're adorable. Okay, I'm going to reduce the contrast. So what I like doing is going to the end of the frame. Okay, take it all the way to -100, +100. So I know the entire range and then play with it till it looks good for my eye. I think somewhere here I've still got some detail and we click, that's at -45. Brightness, contrast. We don't need to worry about warmth because it's a black and white image. Come to saturation, all the way to the end. Too dark, too much detail, no detail. In. That looks good. That's a -21, I think. Okay, now here's the most important thing, highlights and shadows. This bleaches out everything. This gives you, the highlights get muddy as you can see. So I'm going to still pull this back to almost 0. It's at -15, that looks good to me. Highlights and now the shadows. So when I'm doing this, I'm opening up the shadow detail as you can tell, and this goes too dark. So that looks about right. Okay, here we go. We're set, and then we can send it out to all and sundry on the planet.